everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a sad day. I'm actually going to do my Child of the 80s finale because I have said in multiple videos now, I don't enjoy prompt-based project pans, and as much as I like watching them, and there's a few other ones that are coming up in the Pantastic Ladies sort of calendar for the year that sound really fun and exciting, I just won't be joining in on them. And the Child of the 80s, this was my first year like jumping into a full-on prompt-based project, and there's 80 prompts and I just don't want to do it anymore. So apologies to everyone. This project was created by Jalen, so I'll link all the details down below, and it is a Pantastic Ladies collab project pan. I believe it's the second year. Last year they had 40 prompts, this year they had 80 prompts. Obviously you don't need to do all the prompts, but I think a lot of people are trying to. And I've just been struggling, I feel like, with just my passion towards it. So this is my finale, and yeah, I'll just give you an update versus where I was last month. Some of these I will have to roll into other projects because I definitely still want to finish them or reach my goal. But otherwise, if you want to see where I am with my progress, then stay tuned. So number 15, it was Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi, and it is, I'm just reading it because I don't remember. It is an item that's almost done or close to being decluttered. So I had rolled in my Oprah bronzer last time because I have been humming and ahhing if I want to declutter this, and I haven't decluttered it because I was starting to see the rings forming in the middle, which you can sort of barely see still. This one I have used 13 times since the last update. Oh, by the way, also I'm filming this a week early, so it's only been about 3 weeks at the time that I'm filming this since my last update. So yeah, I've used this 13 times, so pretty much every day. No, not every day if it's been 3 weeks. Never mind that. But yeah, I actually don't mind this bronzer now. I've changed my mind about it. It is definitely going to be a summer bronzer for me. So I have about a month left, and then I'll probably stop being able to use it, which is fine. And I think it'll be fine for next year. It's a little bit of a shame. I had wanted to make a dent and hit pan in it, but just because I can see the rings doesn't mean that I'm close. So this one, I've got some decent use out of it. Used it 13 times. That's more times than I think I've ever used it, really, to be honest, apart from when I added it into my Shop My Stash and I used it, I think, 10 times. So yeah, good progress in terms of like usage. But obviously, I didn't do what I wanted to do, and because I'm not continuing with the project, I'm not going to continue project panning this. I don't think I'm going to roll it into another project, but you never know, I might. So the next one is number 58, which is Whip It, and it is a creamy item, like creamy textured item. So I rolled in the ColourPop Super Shock highlighter. This is in the shade Manifest That. And I've had this for a really long time and it looks a mess. I've only used this 4 times this month. This one is one that I'm going to be rolling into another project. And I think if I do roll it into another project, there is a chance that I might use it more. For whatever reason, these items in this project I just haven't reached, or they're always the back of my list, the back of my mind. Which is a shame. But yeah, I really want to finish this. I have to finish this year. That is my goal and my duty. So 4 times is not good enough. I am definitely going to be adding this to another project somewhere. I'll have to figure out where, but yeah, you will see that one again. So the next one is number 26, which is Just Say No. It's an item that you hate. So I rolled in my Milk Hydro Primer, and I just don't like sticky, tacky primers, I've realized. I get the point of them, but for me, I just don't need them. So this one I almost have finished, and I will be wanting to finish this in a different project. So I have used this only 3 times, but 3 times, can you see? It actually has gone down. I don't know how much I used in those 3 times, but it's crazy. You don't get a lot in here, or maybe I just use far too much. Maybe you just need to use like a tiny little pea-size amount, and maybe I just used too much. But anyway, maybe I used it more than 3 times as well. I don't know. But this one I'm going to be rolling into a different project just because I definitely want to get it out of my collection. As you know, or may not know, I have had so many primers. Last year I went crazy on primers, and this year my focus has been to get my primers down. So I just want to get another empty and a primer. And this one will be a really nice, juicy, easy one for me to do. So if I don't roll it into a project, I'm just going to be using it on the sides, but hopefully I can. But anyway, hopefully you will see it in an empties video in about a month or two, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed I don't forget about it. But yeah, this one, steady progress and almost done. So the next one is number 74, which is Millie Vanilli, and it's a product that isn't what you thought it was. So I kind of interpreted this one a little bit different just so it would work with this item. And I rolled the Laura Geller Baked Highlighter a couple months ago because I don't use it as a highlighter. It really doesn't highlight my face, but I use it as not a setting powder or anything, but just like a finishing powder, because it does have somewhat of a glow, but it's just like a powder, really. It's not a highlighter at all, so I don't know how anyone would be able to use it as a highlighter. I don't think it looks really any different. It was more of a usage goal and just sort of get it down. The dome might actually be a little bit flatter from when I first rolled it in, but I don't know if I took a picture. Maybe I did. If I did, I'll pop on screen, but I might not have. This one I have used 4 times this month, so yeah, not a huge amount, but as you know, I'm not going to be continuing on. This one I most likely won't add it into another project. It was just to use it. You might see it in the Shop My Stash. Obviously, I'm not going to declutter it because it is nice. It's a nice finishing powder when I use it as that. So there's nothing wrong with the product, but yeah, that's kind of all I've done with it. Okay, the next one is number 41, which is Moonwalk, and it's a black or white item. So I rolled in this item, which the item itself is green, but the packaging is black, so I thought I'd get away with it. This is my green concealer. It's like an anti-redness color corrector from the brand My Label, which I believe is just a drugstore brand here in Portugal. But they have plenty of, skincare, body care, hair care, and makeup. So I wanted to test it out. I actually have it on today because I had a little bit of redness on my forehead today. But, my goal was to get it flat. Obviously, I haven't done that. I think it's only been in the project for 2, maybe 3 months now. And yeah, I have used it quite a bit, but I definitely didn't get where I wanted to. And to be honest, had I continued on for the remainder of the year, which is 4 more months, maybe I could have got it flat. I don't know. I don't have redness all the time on my face, so I can have some flare-ups, mostly on my forehead, or like around sort of this area, like where it's actually red, but other times it's more dull than red or more purple than red, like in my under eyes. So I can't use, I could use it everywhere, but it would be kind of pointless. So it's just not an item that I use all the time, every time I do my makeup. Having said that, I have used it 7 times this month, just FYI. I don't think I'm going to be rolling into another project pan at this point. I think it's just going to go back into my stash, and I'll just, use it when I want to, or in another Shop My Stash. And then lastly, I have number 62, which is Valley Girl. And this is something that's shiny or glossy, so I rolled in a lip gloss. I rolled in the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip gloss in Tropical Fruit Punch. This one I rolled in because it was smelling a little bit funky when I did my recent lip declutter video. And so I thought, okay, let me roll it into a project and do that. Actually, maybe it was in the Shop My Stash. Regardless, it was a few months ago where I realized it wasn't smelling the greatest, so I wanted to get some use out of it and also want to finish it. Now, unfortunately, it's been sitting in my bag, so it hasn't settled down. I actually also have only used it 6 times this month. But I do want to roll this into another project pan because I want to finish it. I don't want my lip products to just keep going off and for me to just chuck them. I want to get use out of them before they are off completely, or before I just can't use them anymore for whatever reason. This one, I still really like it, so I don't want to get rid of it now, and I don't want to put it back in my, over there where I've got all my lip products, and then it's never seen for a few months, and then it will start smelling badly. So I will be rolling this into another project, not sure which one. I have a couple in mind, but yeah, you will see this one again soon. But it's a shame it hasn't settled, so I have no idea if it actually has gone down or not. It was here, so I don't know if you can see that mark. So the first mark was up here, then it was here. I'm hoping I don't know, gone down slightly, but I've only used it, what, how many times did I say? 6 times. I might have used it a little bit more than that because it has been in my bag, and obviously every time I've used it, I haven't tracked it because it's been in my bag and I haven't had my notepad with me. So I might have used it slightly more than 6 times, but that 6 times is the only thing that I've tracked. But yeah, you might see this one again soon. So that is my update and my finale. Thank you so much for everyone who's been watching me on this journey of realizing that, you know, I like to have a little bit more say in what I want to project pan, and I really enjoy watching these, so I'm going to carry on watching them. It's just for my own personal, you know, way of doing project pans. I don't know what it is. I just don't enjoy it. Maybe I should start looking into skincare items and other items aside from makeup if I do another prompt-based project pan, because there is one coming up in the Pantastic Ladies, and it looks really fun, and you know, it's something that I'm interested in, but again, it's prompt-based, so I'm like, oh, but should I do it? I don't want to have another failed project pan. I don't know, I'll think about it, but yes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. Obviously, I have my other project pans I'm working on. I've got lots of eyeshadow sort of stuff I'm working on, my stashes and stuff. And what I might do, if I don't feel like I have the products that I really want a project pan in a project, I might just do my own project pan, because I used to do that, and it might just help me fill that gap that I need, where, you know, I can, if I can't put this in another project, I will have this one in it, I'll have this one in it, you know, I'll have the Milk Hydro Grip and maybe some other ones. I could just do my own project pan, and that might be a little bit more exciting for me because I make up the rules, I can do what I want. But anyway, thank you so much. I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.